right, YouTube, so third load of the year. So we dropped off there in Riverside. Once I got done, I immediately drove over to that TA. It was 13 miles to that TA park. And I thought, well, they may not get me a load today, and that was fine. No issues with that. So I decided I was gonna take a shower, wash my clothes. I should have washed my clothes first, because every time I take a shower and I'm not under a load, they always give me a load. In the middle of my shower, I got this load. This load is in Long Beach. I'm at a company called Western Tube and Conduit. This is like my third or fourth time here. Easy stuff, really. You either get a preloaded trailer or they load you. I'm probably gonna get loaded. Anyway, it is 4:30. So I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna wash clothes. I'm gonna drive over here and spend the night. I've spent the night out on the street. So I came, parked on the street, and then I walked over here to the guard. And the guard happened to be in. The guard talked to somebody and they said, hey, bring him in. So I'm in this place right now. And we may or may not load him tonight. If not, we start at 5:30 in the morning. My appointment's at 10:30 tomorrow, so I'm here already. I've got 7 hours left on my 70. Tomorrow's my last day of no hours coming back, and I have a really good clock coming back to me. 9 hours almost every day. One's like 8.5. One day's 10 hours, but most of them are all 9. Today will be the worst day. It's like 6.5 hours. That's next Tuesday. And if they don't load me, if they do load me, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll get loaded at 5 o'clock. I'll be up in the morning. I'll get loaded at 5. It doesn't really matter one way or another. Even if they do load me, I can't get out of here. I won't have hours. So I'm good with being inside. Oh, we're going to Houston. So that's about a 1,500 mile run. Got to be there Thursday. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Later. When I got done talking to you, literally within minutes, forklift guy goes, come on, follow me, we'll load you right now. So basically we were over there. We drove around the back side of that building. He loaded me way back there. And this is our load. So, belly wrap, 3 over the top, 1 here. Belly wrap, belly wrap, belly wrap. Where he loaded me back there, I secured this. And then I had to drive basically down that way, all the way down there to the guard. There's a scale right there. So I scaled the load. We're good. All our axles are good. Our total weight is like 78,000 pounds. Truck trailer load. And now what I'm doing is I'm gonna tarp this thing right now in the rain. It's not raining that bad right now. It was raining a little bit harder a few minutes ago. And then I'm spending the night right in this spot here because nobody else is coming in to get loaded or anything like that. And by the time people won't start getting loaded until 7, 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be gone. My goal is to try and get out of here 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Reason why? I want to get out of California. I want to get out of LA early in the morning. I only have 7 hours to run tomorrow, so I don't want to waste any of those hours in traffic. So my goal is I got to get this thing tarped tonight. It's 6:30, so I want to try and get it done in the next hour. Let's hope. And get out of the wet clothes, maybe eat a little bit, and get in bed as quickly as I can and get out of here and roll. There are 3 other Melton drivers. There's one right there. And if you see those lights, those guys are nose to tail back there. That is the goal. And I'm gonna try and not get as wet as possible. Let me get this going. Later. Well, we're in Eloy, Arizona now. Let's talk about the past 2 days. Actually, let's just go back to last week. Last week I got back on my truck after the holidays, right? And I got that load, went to North Carolina. That was a little over 1,000 miles. Picked up in Tennessee, and I took it out here to California. Those two loads together add up to 3,367 miles. That load going to California, the delivery date is Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Right now, it's Tuesday and it's 11:30 in the morning in Arizona. It's 10:30 in California right now. Technically, I should still be waiting to unload that load. But I knew I could get there on Monday, and I had been there before, and so I played the system a little bit. I knew they were an appointment-only type of place. I knew they weren't strict like Lowe's and Home Depot and things like that. So I got there at 10:30, so they unloaded me at 12:30. So you have to manage and know what you want. Hey, if you're okay with how that works, then that's fine. But I just felt that I wanted to move everything and get myself back on a Monday to Monday type of situation. Because again, I didn't come back on the truck until Tuesday because Monday was a holiday. So I just moved it. Sometimes you just need to do those things. The other payoff to it is, had I waited until 10:30 to get this load and come out, I'd be doing it in the rain. I did it in a little bit of rain last night, but it was pouring down rain when we left, and it's supposed to rain all day there. They had things on the highway saying, if you don't have to drive today, don't drive. Danger driving. So I looked at the weather. It's supposed to rain until 6 o'clock this evening. So in my view, it all worked out really well. It doesn't always work out that way. I got lucky. There's no doubt about it.